Hello guys, welcome to another video. And this one here, as you guys can tell on the title, it's pretty much maybe like a 2-month review of my FITBIT IONIC. I've got some sad news, unfortunately. It's got to go back. I already have all packaged up here and already ready to go. But basically what was going on was every time I'd put the FITBIT IONIC on charge, it basically was counting false steps. I dealt with it for all this time, but last 3 days I saw a post on Facebook with an ad for some of the FITBIT products, and I was reading through the comments and stuff of that, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to comment on them. So basically my comment was, when are you guys going to fix the issue with the IONIC counting false steps while being on charge? So basically what was going on is every time I put the Fitbit on charge, it started counting as if I was wearing the Fitbit. That's why I've got my blaze on again. It was counting as if I was wearing the IONIC and I was walking. It was counting the steps, and it was doing it pretty quickly too. I've got some days on here, the days that I put it on charge, where I had 8,000 steps, and by the time I took it off charge, it had 47,000 steps and 37,000 steps and things along those lines. But anyway, I sent out a message on Facebook asking them when they're going to fix that issue. Well, then they responded back to me and basically told me, goes, please provide us with more information, because basically this is the first time they've heard of it, to my understanding. I did some research online and stuff. Apparently other people are having the same issue. So okay, fine. So I sent them the information through private message. I gave them my email address with my Fitbit account associated to and stuff like that, right? And they started looking into it on their end, and I got a message back saying, please provide us with a proof of receipt, where you're from, where you bought it from, and everything along those lines, right? And then they gave me some steps to try. So first thing I tried was I tried to do a soft reset on the Fitbit by basically pressing the middle button and the bottom button at the same time, and that did a soft reset. Well, after that did a soft reset, I tried it again and was doing the exact same thing. So I told them right off the bat on the conversations I had with Fitbit that I had tried that, right? So they already knew that I had tried that didn't work at all. So I then was thinking about it and things like that, and I go, you know what? I was looking through the menus on the Fitbit and something. I noticed there was an option there to do a hard reset, basically clear all data and everything, right? So I sent them an email back and told them, okay, I'm going to try to do the hard reset first and see what happens. So they sent me an email back stating some of the steps that I should do. So now, if you guys remember on the unboxing video for this, I said that you can run the two Fitbits together, which I have been doing, right? So they sent a message back to me saying, well, we noticed that you have a Fitbit Blaze on your account as well. You got the icon as well. I go, yeah, okay. So they gave me some steps. Say, okay, they told me to basically take both the trackers off of my account. So I delete them out of my account, so out of my app. So I did it off my. So when you do something like that, just let you guys know, is when you guys delete a tracker from your account, and you do it on your phone, then when you go on your computer, it's still going to show there until everything updates, and then it'll eventually delete. And if it doesn't, you're going to have to manually do it. So I did that. I hard resetted the FITBIT IONIC, and they told me to take the restart the phone. So I did all those steps, and of course it didn't work. Then it didn't work, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, so now is it the actual Fitbit itself, or is it the software on my phone was actually causing it to do that? And they were just seeking back and forth and just adding the steps onto the Fitbit IONIC, right? Because for you guys don't know that if I sync the Fitbit to my computer, for example, right, and then an hour later, whatever, I open up the Fitbit app on my phone, it'll download the information that it got from the Fitbit off of the computer onto the Fitbit on the app on my phone. So it's all connected, right? So I started thinking, okay, maybe it's the software on my phone that's causing it. So what I did is I actually took and turned off the apps on my phone to see if that was the case. And that wasn't the case because it was still doing it. Okay, fine. So I was sitting here at my desk here and thinking about it. I got this Chinese power hub that I have gotten from I believe it was from Wish. I don't know if it was from Wish or it was from Geek. It was from one of those two places there, but it's basically a USB power hub. You plug through a normal outlet, and there's like 6 outlets on there, and 2 of them are for high rate charges, and then you got 2 mediums and 2 low chargers and stuff like that, right? So I started looking at it, and I started thinking, okay, well maybe it's the actual power hub. Maybe the power that's coming out of there, it's fluctuating and causing the Fitbit IONIC to cause that, right? So, okay, so I unplugged it from there, and I said, okay, I'm going to plug it into my computer because the computer is power is more stable. Did it, and unfortunately, it was doing the exact same thing. So, basically, the outcome, what's going to happen here? So basically, the outcome now is Fitbit is going to send me a link to get this replaced. So unfortunately, this is going to go back to them, and I'll let you guys posted how it goes, how this is going to go. So now, I'll let you guys know that I basically bought this through Best Buy. And when I bought this through Best Buy, I actually bought the 3-year replacement plan with this. Now my main concern was, okay, now if I do this, am I going to lose that protection plan? So for you guys that are wondering about that, no, you won't lose your protection plan. I thought that it was actually controlled by the serial number, because actually there is a serial number barcode underneath here. No, you don't lose, they don't use the serial number on the protection plan, so that's going to stay intact. And my honestly is, for the amount of money that this was worth, I should have probably got something else instead. But because I'm a Fitbit fan and stuff like that, I bit the bullet and paid the $400. Basically, that's what it was that I paid for this. I took the bullet and went ahead and bought this. But in reality, for the kind of money, it's not really worth it. This is probably the highest that in my opinion should go. for the kind of money, because you can get something a lot better, basically a lot better than this for the $300, so $400. So what's basically going to happen now is I'm going to send this back to Fitbit. They're going to send me the link. I'm going to return this back to Fitbit. They're going to replace it, as long as they're going to replace me with a new one and not refurbished, because I don't want a refurbished, I want a brand new one. And then if that new one does the exact same thing, two outcomes is going to happen. Either I'm just going to live with it, because I'm already stuck with it one way or another, because I've spent the money on it, right? So either I'm going to live with it, and because I've got the 3-year replacement plan through Best Buy for this anyway, so probably what's going to happen is I might talk to them and use the replacement plan and see if I can get something else instead of this. And I actually got my eyes on the Samsung Gear S3 right now, but if I wait a little longer, Samsung's probably going to release the S4 at that time, or probably Fitbit's going to release the Blaze 2 from there on. So I'll keep you guys posted how this all goes. Fitbit's been great too, great company to deal with. They've been very helpful with me and things like that. And I'll keep you guys posted on how this whole ordeal is going to happen. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I have to say about this here. It's unfortunate, because in one way I regret getting it for the price, and another way I do like it. But yeah, anyway, if you're a true technology person, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, you can get a lot better watch. It basically does the same thing what this does, and it does a whole lot more than what this can do. Yeah, so this is just a slight update what's going on with my FITBIT IONIC. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. A reminder that yeah, I'm giving out a Nintendo Switch, looking for 1,000 subscribers to activate the giveaway. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Goodbye.